السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله رب العالمين، صلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين، أما بعد. Today, inshallah, we take a new chapter, which is the second chapter of the 3+1 verbs, and that is فعل يفعل تفعيلا. فعل يفعل تفعيلا. And فعل, the extra letter in it is due to doubling the ayn. Is due to doubling the ayn. And here, why is the mudari' having a dhamma, the letter of the mudari'? Very good, because it's a 3+1 verb. Yani it's a 4-letter verb. A verb which has 4 letters, when it is turned into a mudari', the letter of the mudari' is given a dhamma instead of a fatha. Then the masdar is taf'ila. Always. Any verb which comes on this scale, fa'ala, will have its masdar on taf'ila. Just as kallama, yukallimu, taklima. Kallama, kallama. That's the kaf and the lam and the mim. Kallama, yukallimu, taklima. Taklima. So taklim is the masdar. Just as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَكَلَّمَ اللَّهُ مُوسَى تَكْلِيمًا. كَلَّمَ يُكَلِّمُ تَكْلِيمًا. وعلم آدم الأسماء كلها. علم يعلم تعليما. علم يعلم تعليما. وسلم يسلم تسليما. يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. واضح؟ No, it is يكلم, not يكلم. واضح؟ سلم يسلم تسليما. نزل ينزل تنزيلا. Just as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَنَزَّلْنَاهُ تَنزِيلًا. رتل يرتل ترتيلا. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَرَتِّلْهُ تَرْتِيلًا. نعم. أو زد عليه ورتل القرآن ترتيلا. عفوا. رتل يرتل ترتيلا. واضح؟ And so on. So many verbs which we have mentioned, and we mentioned it from verses of the Quran. طيب. So this chapter is built for many meanings, and of the meanings for which it is built is multiplicity, and multiplicity is at-takthir. At-takthir is called at-takthir in Arabic. You need to show increase, to show multiplicity. And this multiplicity could be in the act itself. Yani you could be building fa'ala to show the increase in the act, in the number of times the act was done. Or the multiplicity could be in the doer. Yani you use this to show multiplicity in the doer, yani to show that the ones who have done this act are many. Understand? And the multiplicity could also be in the receiver. Yani you want to show that the ones who have received this act are plenty. واضح? And the context, it tells you what is meant. It tells you what is meant. So for example, you say طوفت. طوفت. طوف is the ta and the waw and the fa. Okay? Of course, طوف is from tafa. And tafa means what? Circumambulated. واضح? This is طاف. طاف يطوف. طاف يطوف. If you want to say I circumambulated, how do you say it? Yes, you say طفت. أليس كذلك? Only two answers? What about the rest? It's just like قلت. قال يقول قلت. أليس كذلك؟ طاف يطوف طفت. جال يجول جلت. And so on. Okay? Now, طفت, if you say طفت حول الكعبة, if you say طفت, يعني if you said it like so, طفت حول الكعبة, what would it mean? You went around the Kaaba. أليس كذلك? Yes. Or, yes, I circumambulated around the Kaaba. واضح? Does it show how many times you have done that? Just by saying that you have circumambulated around the Kaaba? It doesn't. So you want to convey, وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. You want to convey to the one whom you're speaking to that you have done that plenty of times. So all you need to do is what? Is bring it on the scale of fa'ala. So you say طوف. And when you refer to yourself, you say طوفت. طوفت. Now the waw comes back here because the waw is doubled. Okay? طوفت. طوفت. The waw is doubled, so it comes back. واضح؟ طوفت. طوفت means that you have circumambulated many times around the Kaaba. Yes. واضح? Clear? Okay. Now here, where did you want to show the increase and the multiplicity? In the action itself, which is the tawaf, or in the doer, which is you, or in the Kaaba? So the action, because you are only one, there cannot be multiplicity in that. And the Kaaba is one, and there cannot be multiplicity in that. واضح? No. Even though here there is no مفعول. There's no receiver here, because the receiver يعني طوف is intransitive. طوف is intransitive. واضح؟ بارك الله فيكم. Now, then we have صفق. صفق. صفق is صفق. If you said صفقت المرأة, صفقت المرأة, يعني the woman clapped. And she could clap anything together. But صفقت المرأة, what we mean here is the hands. Now, صفقت المرأة, صفقة means clapped, two things together. Okay? Now, if you say صفقت المرأة, does it show you how many times she did that? Or does it show you that she did that many times? نعم. It doesn't. واضح? So all you need to do is multiply the ain to show multiplicity. So you say what? صفقت المرأة. يعني what? يعني the woman clapped her hands. No, you don't add a dhamma, barakallah feek. That's a shadda. I think you mean the shadda. No. واضح? Right. صفقت المرأة. The multiplicity here is in the action, or the doer in the action. Okay? طيب. You say, this is صفقت is from صفقة. Then you have mata, and you have baraka, and you have jaraha, and you have غلقة. Okay? You have mata. Mata. Mata, the alif here is originally what? Is originally a waw. واضح? No. Okay. Now, al-maut. You say, ماتت الغنم. ماتت الغنم. ماتت. If you say ماتت, what does it mean? That means الغنم. الغنم. Okay. What's الغنم? نعم. الغنم, the sheep. No, that's al-ghanima, barakallahu feek. That is al-ghanima. The spoils of war is al-ghanima. But al-ghanam is the sheep. واضح? So if you say موتت الغنم, موتت الغنم, ماتت الغنم, عفوا. If you say ماتت الغنم, you say the sheep died. The sheep died. طيب, how many? Does it show that a lot of sheep died by you just saying ماتت الغنم? No, it doesn't. Okay? So if you wanted to say that a lot of sheep died, you just double the middle letter, which is the waw here. Okay? Here it goes back to being a waw because there's no reason to turn it into an alif. واضح? So موتت الغنم means what? Means plenty of sheep died. So here you want to show multiplicity where? In the act of death or in the doer? In the doer. واضح? نعم. Where is the confusion? No, al-ghanam is not singular, no. Now, no, we didn't say the act only. We said the act and the doer and the receiver. Now, so موتت الغنم, can the multiplicity be in the act here? No, because the death happens once. أليس كذلك? But you wanted to show here not that the act of death happened many times. No. You want to show that there are many sheep who have died. Or which have died. واضح? وموتت الغنم. Yes, al-ghanam is plural. Al-ghanam is not singular. بارك الله فيكم. طيب. واضح؟ طيب. Then we have baraka. Why are we not using the plural form of verb? There's no such thing as plural form of verb. Neither is there a dual form of a verb, because verbs cannot be turned into dual nor plural. But what you meant to ask is, why don't we add the pronoun? So that we will explain in grammar. That we will explain in grammar, inshallah. Because the verb, when you start with a verb, it only complies with the doer from the aspect of femininity or not. So if the doer is feminine, then you add the ta of femininity, otherwise you don't. That's the only thing you do here. واضح؟ طيب. No, it doesn't mean one sheep died because الغنم is plural. واضح؟ طيب. بركة means what? بركة means fell on his knees. يعني went down on his knees. Kneel down. جزاك الله خير. So بركة means he kneeled down. Or it kneeled down. Whatever could be said he, could be said it as well. It kneeled down. واضح؟ So you want to say a single one, you say barakat الناقة. بركة الناقة. بركة الناقة. Yes, because الإبل is plural. It's a name which implies plurality. واضح؟ The past tense of kneel is knelt. Reference, please. جزاك الله خيرا. But reference. نعم. Reference. طالب العلم يتأكد من صحة المعلومة. أيوة, that's better. جزاك الله خيرا. So then knelt down. طيب. بركت الإبل. بركت. You want to say that a lot of camels knelt down. Many. All you need to do is to double the middle letter. Is to double the middle letter. So you say بركت. بركت. واضح؟ بركت الإبل means the camels knelt down. واضح؟ طيب. جرح. جرح means no. There is Jamal, there is Naqa, there is Ba'id, there is Ibil. There's many, barakallahu feek. نعم. جرحت نعم عفوا. جرح. What does it mean جرح? Wounded. أحسنتي. Wounded. جرح is transitive and it means he wounded someone. واضح؟ Okay. Wounded. Did you say جرحت الكافرة? جرحت الكافرة. I wounded the disbeliever. Well, how many wounds did you leave? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, many, less? Allahu A'lam. At least once. But I don't want to say that I did it at least once. I want to say that I did it many times. واضح? May Allah bless us with a valid jihad one day. So, a valid one, huh? So, جرحت الكافرة, you want to say that I left many wounds in the kafir, the disbeliever. So you say what? You double the ain, and you say جرحت الكافرة. جرحت الكافرة. In بركة الإبل, where is the multiplicity shown? In بركة الإبل? In the doer. Okay? In موتة الغنم? In the doer. Is al-ghanam the doer of death? So how can we say that al-ghanam is the doer? Yeah, because this is a technical term. When we say the doer, even though the ghanam did not do the death, but the dying happened with the sheep. So the dying came from its side. That's how we call it a doer. That you will learn inshallah further in النحو. واضح؟ طيب. No, here is the doer, not the receiver. Because we said the doer has which haraka at the end? ضمة. يا سلام. فتحة. ضمة. It has a ضمة at the end. واضح? And the receiver gets a فتحة, not a ضمة. طيب. جرحت الكافرة. Where is the multiplicity shown here? In the receiver. ولا لا؟ أيوة, someone says the doer. Don't be a follower. Say what you think. You wounded the kafir repeatedly. So what do you mean? Where is the... The action, yes. Good. Good, the action. يعني, yes, there were many wounds done. واضح? Yes, exactly. طيب. غلقت الأبواب. This is actually a verse. أحسنت. This is a verse in Surah Yusuf. وغلقت الأبواب وقالت هيت لك. واضح؟ غلقت الأبواب يعني she closed all the doors based upon there being many doors. Okay? It was said that there were 7 doors. So that shows the multiplicity in the doors, number of doors closed. And it is said also that in the tafsir يعني, that the doors were firmly closed. واضح? So غلقت الأبواب, the multiplicity here is in the receiver. يعني she closed the many doors. واضح؟ Okay. Let's take another meaning, shall we? This confusing. Why is it confusing? Shouldn't be confusing. If you understood where the multiplicity happens and what it proves. You see here, you know from the context, action seems to be multiplied. And you see the action, if you look at it, in every sentence, the action is also, the action is multiplied in all examples. But, yes, in all examples, the action is multiplied. But, when you say جرحت الكافر, when you say بركت الإبل, do you want to tell whoever you're speaking to that the kneeling down happened many times? Or do you want to tell him that there are many camels which have knelt down? What do you want to say? Yes, you want the second. أليس كذلك? If you look at the action from the action itself, regardless who did it, then the action is always multiplied. But the precise question that you should ask is, where was the multiplicity meant to be shown? واضح? And then we say it cannot be applied for both doer and the action. واضح? Because in you saying, for example, بركت الإبل, you want to prove that there are many camels who have done that single action. واضح? And you cannot imply in the same time that and this. Clear? هل هذا واضح أو لا؟ Sort of. طيب. In every example that you use here, when you multiply the ain, in every example, there's no doubt that the act was done several times. Okay? But here, the act from the aspect of who did it. It could be plenty and it could be one. For example, طوفت. Okay? The act from the aspect of who did it. How many times? كيف? From the aspect of who did it. From the aspect of the one doing it. How many are they doing tawaf? From the aspect of the doer, the one doing it. One person. طيب? So the person is one. So that leaves the multiplicity shown where? In the action. واضح؟ يعني when you said طوفت, you don't want to tell the person, whomever you're speaking to, hold on, concentrate on what I'm saying, inshallah, and you will get it. You don't want to tell the person you're speaking to that there are many people who have circumambulated around the Kaaba. But you want to say that a single person did that a lot of times. So you want to show the multiplicity where? In the action. Okay? Now, can this be said about mawatat al-ghanam? Why? Because the act of death can only happen once. واضح? So that leaves the multiplicity shown where? In the doer. You see the difference? And you don't say that, but if there are a lot of sheep that have died, that means the death happened many times. So we say that is the death from the aspect of who did it. But the death is the death itself, it only happened once. It cannot happen many times, the death itself. So you wanted to tell the one you're speaking to that the sheep who have died are plenty. Not that the sheep died and came back to life again, and died and came back to life again, and died and came back to life again. Understood? واضح? Okay. Can this be applied? Focus on my question. Can this be applied, which is this meaning here, which is the multiplicity in the doer? Can this be shown here in Jarrahtul Kafira? Can this, the multiplicity in the doer, can it be shown here? Can it be proven here? In the doer. In the doer. It can never be shown, because you don't want to say, by you saying Jarrahtul Kafir, you do not want to tell whoever you're speaking to that there are many people who have wounded the disbeliever. But what do you want to say when you say Jarrahtul Kafira? No, you want to say that the action which came from me came many times. واضح? Because the doer is single, and so is the receiver here. So the possibility of multiplicity only lies where? In the act. Understood? طيب. Can this be applied here? Jarrahtul Kafiri? Yes, exactly. Can multiplicity be shown here in غلقت الأبواب? يعني here? According to an interpretation, yes. But according to what's apparent, yes, you wanted to show that there are many doors which have been closed. Yes, exactly. Same single action to make done to many doors. Very, very well said. Barakallahu fiki. Here, same single action done to many sheep. Very well said. There, same single action done to many what? Or done by many what? By many camels. The doer is plural, so receiver is plural. Where? In which example? Are you saying the multiplicity is shown in the receiver, doors closed? Yes. What do you mean by saying, are you saying? Yani, what do I choose of the two interpretations? No, I don't choose. But I say, what is apparent is that one, is that meaning. واضح? And the first one is possible. The first one is possible also. Yani, you might want to say that she has firmly closed the doors. That means each door she made sure that it was locked tight. So she yani, applied several means of closing to each door. واضح؟ نعم. If we said غلقت الباب, would it then mean one door was closed many times? Yes. Yes, we mentioned that there are two possible interpretations that the scholars have mentioned. We could possibly say, Barakallahu Fiki, we could possibly say that as well. But, yani, that is possible. That is possible that many doors were closed and at the same time, each door was closed firmly. But yani, that's possible logically. But have any of the scholars said it? Allahu A'lam. If kafir is plural, then the multiplicity will be on the receiver. Yes, that means you are showing that you have wounded many kuffar. وإياكم وإياكم. واضح؟ Any more questions? That abwab here is plural. Yes, abwab is plural. So will it be depend on the context? So when we say قَطَّعْنَ أَيْدِيَهُنَّ, it can mean they cut many times, or it's possible the multiplicity is in the doer. No, here multiplicity is not in the doer. Very good that you reminded us of that one. Let's write what this blessed sister mentioned, which is قَطَّعْنَ أَيْدِيَهُنَّ. قطعنا is from قطع. And قطع, it means cut. Okay? So now, قطعنا أيديهن. Now, let's ask you, all of you, the multiplicity here. Don't rush. Think carefully. Think about what you want to say to, as if you are saying it to someone. What do you want to tell the one you're speaking to? Think carefully. Is the multiplicity in the doer or the act or the receiver? Think carefully. أيديهن, their hands. They cut their hands. Many females cut their hands. So the doer يعني. And some say the receiver, and some say the action. MashaAllah. It can be receiver, as a person only has two hands. Very well said. Very good. So the sister just proved that saying that it is the receiver is not correct. Why? Because each one of those who have cut have only how many hands? Two. طيب. So that leaves us with what and what? With the act or the doer? صح? طيب. So can it be the doer? No. How can you say only one doer? That's the noon of the group of females. Okay, يعني here, what is meant to be said? That a lot of women cut their hands? Or that every woman was cutting simultaneously their hands? طيب, we leave this as a homework. Yes. We leave this as a homework, but I want you to bring it from a tafsir, so that you know how difficult it is to say that the verse means so and so or so and so. Okay? So inshallah, go to any tafsir you like. In Ibn Kathir you'll find. If you love Ibn Kathir, if it's the best interpretation you have, then go to Ibn Kathir. Go to At-Tabari if you want. Go to Ash-Shawkani if you want. Go to any tafsir. Okay? Now tafsir Ibn Kathir is translated. Okay? No problem. Go to the English one. See what it says. Okay? Surah Yusuf, yes. Go to As-Sa'di, no problem. واضح? Let someone translate it for you also. Imagine that you are seriously wanting an answer for this verse. What would you do? You would seek someone who would translate it for you. أليس كذلك? طيب. So until Sunday, inshallah ta'ala. So any questions? Yes, go ahead. No, not now. Don't type it now. Ah, you mean your question? Yes, yes. Type the question now. But the answer not now. The answer, bring it to me on Sunday, inshallah. الصيرورة إن أصبح. Maybe you mean to ask البلوغ. Huh? No, here neither. Not البلوغ, neither الصيرورة. For the three-letter verb, we know which chapter applied, the pattern. However, here for the three, we don't know which chapter is applicable. Also, no, يعني, how can you not know? You don't need to know. You mean يعني the three-letter verb? You don't need to know, inshallah, for now. You don't need to know. So would you please clarify the previous class boards? Hey, which ones? That is أصبح is just like كان. No. So yeah, how did you find the homework, the last homework? How did you find it? The last homework, how did you find it, brothers and sisters? The last homework. Yani the boards I have left you with. Any problems in that? Meaning of arada? Arada means wanted. No. No, not rada, no. No. Inshallah. Inshallah. Yes, ask. Khair, inshallah, khair. Try your best. The only way you will get better is by perfecting, by practicing. More practice, practice makes perfect. Can we do the one أرضى with you? طيب. أرضى. أرضى from رضية. أرضى is from رضية. Okay. طيب. Okay, I suggest that we do أرضى the next class. Okay? Because it's going to take time and the time will not fit. Arda is from Radiya. Radiya is from he became pleased. So Arda, he made pleased. Yani he pleased someone. So it is a ta'diyah. واضح? Ustad, we have the meaning al-muwafaqa, and here it means the same as the mujarrad. The meaning doesn't it go against the principle about increase in letter, increase in meaning? No, because this is a different dialect of the Arabs. I didn't notice something like arwi here. The ain is a waw. Having a haraka and the letter before is silent. Why don't we shift it to the vacant letter? Are we? Because after it is harfu illa as well. We don't do that when after it is harfu illa. واضح? Ustad, I wanted to share a link where a noble brother showed how technically the language of Arabs is the language of success. No, I would prefer that nobody posts nothing except the admins, inshallah. So you can excuse me on that. Ya in the root is in the root, or wow? Where? In which verb? That's a wow, but it has been. If you mean arba, that's a wow, but it was turned into a ya based upon what we have mentioned to you, that every wow which falls fourth or more, fourth in place or more, it's turned into a ya. Meaning of, you mean awfa? No, awfa means يعني kept his fulfilled. awfa means fulfilled. التوكيد والمبالغة same? Yes, same. Last class I was asking if the principle you gave is applied only on the ajwa verb. Which one? Yes, if you mean the shifting, yes. In arda, the lam you mean. The lam. Lam is wow or ya? The lam is originally a wow, but it has been turned to a ya. Every mudari' should start with a dhamma for every verb. No, only for the verb which has 4 letters. If the ain letter was a wow or ya, had the haraka and the letter before is silent, shift haraka to the silent letter, then change the wow or ya to a letter which suits the preceding haraka. This principle is only to ajwa verbs. Yes. So there's a difference in meaning between what and what? موافقة? Yes, يعني some scholars see that it is a different dialect only, and some say that it is to emphasize. والله تعالى أعلم.